They say AI is taking jobs. But what if the real story is being buried? In this video, we expose what mainstream headlines often leave out about AI and employment. Is AI really replacing workers, or are companies using it as cover for deeper cuts? Which new jobs are exploding in demand that no one is talking about? And why is the truth about your job's future a lot more complex than just automated or not? Once you see how the media spins the AI job narrative, you'll realize the bigger story isn't automation. It's power, policy, and who gets left behind. AI is replacing workers. Isn't the whole story. You've heard the headlines. AI is coming for your job. Millions of roles are at risk. Automation apocalypse. But these headlines miss the point. Yes, AI is replacing some tasks, but it's also transforming roles, enhancing productivity, and creating entirely new job categories. In fact, the World Economic Forum predicts that while 83 million jobs may be displaced by AI by 2027, 69 million new roles will emerge in parallel. The real question isn't if jobs change. It's how fast, who benefits, and who's responsible for retraining. Most media outlets focus on fear, not facts. Let's be clear. Fear drives clicks. Headlines about AI taking over get more attention than balanced reports. But when you dig into the data, the story is more nuanced. In banking, AI is reducing back-office roles, but boosting demand for analysts who understand algorithms. In healthcare, diagnostic AI augments doctors, especially in radiology and pathology. In software, junior coding roles are changing, but prompt engineers and AI trainers are booming. Instead of telling the full picture, the media often focuses on doomsday predictions. Why? Because panic spreads faster than planning. Companies are using AI to justify layoffs. Here's a hidden truth. Some companies use AI as a scapegoat. In 2023, major firms like Meta and IBM cited AI restructuring as a reason for job cuts. But insiders revealed many of those roles weren't replaced by AI. They were just eliminated to cut costs. The phrase AI-driven makes a harsh layoff sound like innovation. It shifts blame away from management decisions and paints downsizing as part of future-proofing. This isn't about AI replacing people. It's about executives using tech narratives to reduce headcount with less backlash. Automation hits tasks, not entire jobs. Another thing the media rarely explains: AI automates tasks, not entire job roles. Take journalism. AI can generate drafts or transcribe interviews. But story judgment, ethical reporting, and investigations still require human oversight. In accounting, AI can sort receipts or flag anomalies. But final decisions, audits, and client communication stay human-led. The most vulnerable roles are those built on repetitive, predictable actions. Even then, humans are often needed in a supervisory or exception-handling role. The question isn't, will AI take my job? It's, which parts of my job will be augmented, and am I ready to adapt? New AI-related jobs are exploding. Here's what most headlines don't highlight. AI is creating jobs that didn't exist 5 years ago. Some examples: prompt engineer, someone who designs effective queries for AI tools. AI operations specialist, oversees deployment and performance of models. Synthetic data analyst, creates artificial data sets to train AI safely. AI ethicist, ensures compliance with fairness, transparency, and safety standards. Model auditor, evaluates outputs for hallucinations or unsafe results. And that's just the beginning. As AI grows, it needs more human supervision, not less. Most AI still needs human-in-the-loop oversight. Despite all the hype, most AI systems can't operate unsupervised. From chatbots to self-driving cars to fraud detection, AI still makes mistakes. It still hallucinates. It still gets context wrong. That's why industries require human-in-the-loop HITEL setups. A customer support AI may triage requests, but humans resolve the edge cases. An AI recruiter might scan resumes, but hiring managers make the final call. The job isn't vanishing. It's evolving to a new role: system supervisor, data fixer, decision validator. But here's the catch. Many media stories don't highlight this. They go from input to automation and skip the human layer in between. The biggest risk isn't AI. It's policy inaction. The true danger isn't AI taking jobs. It's governments and institutions failing to prepare people for the transition. Upskilling, reskilling, and lifelong learning are essential, yet funding remains sparse. In some countries, AI adoption is outpacing education reform. The result? A growing mismatch between available jobs and available skills. And while media outlets highlight job losses, they rarely pressure leaders for solutions. What's needed isn't panic, it's investment in people. Because the future of work isn't just automated, it's adaptive. AI is creating a two-tier job market. Here's something most reports ignore. AI isn't impacting everyone equally. In high-income, high-skill jobs, AI becomes a co-pilot. It boosts productivity, speeds up tasks, and opens new doors. But in lower-income, lower-skill roles, AI is more likely to be used for automation, replacement, or tighter surveillance. This leads to a split. One tier of workers uses AI. Another is used by AI. Unless addressed through policy, education, and company ethics, AI could widen inequality even faster than globalization or outsourcing did. Media overlooks who's profiting from the shift for all the fear over lost jobs. There's little scrutiny over who's gaining the most from AI disruption. Tech companies are growing fast. AI vendors are being acquired for billions. Executives are promising efficiency to shareholders and getting bonuses for workforce reductions. Meanwhile, the average worker is told to reskill on their own time, often with no budget, no support, and no clarity on what skills will still matter. The story of AI and jobs isn't just about technology. It's about power, who has it, who benefits, and who pays the price. The jobs of the future are still being written. Despite what media headlines claim, the future isn't written in stone. The jobs of the next decade will be shaped by how we respond to AI, not just by the tech itself. Here's what that means. If companies train their workforce proactively, disruption becomes opportunity. If governments invest in upskilling, citizens won't be left behind. If media tells the full story, not just the scary part, people will be better prepared. And if workers learn how to collaborate with AI, not compete with it, they'll stay ahead of the curve. The final secret? AI doesn't eliminate human value. It reshapes it. A truth about AI and jobs. So, what is the media hiding about AI and employment? That the narrative isn't just about replacement. It's about transition, evolution, and resilience. Yes, jobs will be lost. Yes, some industries will be disrupted, but others will grow. New roles will emerge. And workers who understand the shift, rather than fear it, will find paths forward. The media loves simple stories. Robots are taking over. But the truth is more complex and more empowering. Because the future of jobs isn't just about what AI can do. It's about what you do with AI.